As twilight embraces Ethelberg, the clock tower casts a long shadow, its gears an emblem of the city's enduring spirit. The sky transforms into a canvas of fiery hues, the clock tower overseeing the city below. The clock tower looms, a silent guardian, as the city prepares for the night. The clock tower's gears continue their steady grind, marking the passage of time in Ethelberg. The vibrant colors of twilight reflect off the city's architecture as the clock tower watches over Ethelberg. In the fading light, the clock tower stands as a testament to Ethelberg's resilience and timeless beauty. Amidst the gears of the clock tower, Eris stands as a beacon of resolve, her gaze fixed and unwavering. Arcane symbols blaze to life around her, illuminating her face with an otherworldly emerald glow. With purposeful movements, she traces the glowing symbols in the air, weaving chronomancy. The air crackles with temporal energy, a testament to her mastery and vigilance. Her focus tightens, the weight of the city's temporal protection resting squarely on her shoulders. Eris, the unwavering guardian, stands vigilant, ready to defend against any temporal threat. Within the ancient clock tower, shadows begin to twist and merge, heralding a dark presence. From the heart of darkness, Maros emerges, a demon burning with umbral fire. The clock tower trembles as Maros fully materializes, his fiery presence dominating the space. With a chilling declaration, Maros announces the end of all things. Time ends here. The great clock looms behind him, a silent witness to the impending doom. Deep within the clock tower, the pendulum falters, its rhythmic beat turning erratic. The pendulum grinds to a halt as Ethelberg begins to still, its vitality fading. The city's vibrant colors are abruptly stripped away, replaced by a desolate monochrome. Panic surges through the marketplace, turning joyous sounds into desperate cries as time dies. The stalls stand deserted, their wares untouched as the monochrome deepens. The stillness grows, each breath held tight as the city awaits its fate. Within the clock tower, Eris's eyes ignite with intense power. Runes erupt on her hands as she summons temporal energy. The air distorts, signaling a dramatic shift in time. The clock rebels against time's passage, its gears grinding backwards. In the heart of the clock tower, Meroes explodes into action, a shadow coalescing into a deadly claw aimed directly at Eris. The claw of darkness hurtles towards Eris, a tangible embodiment of the threat against the city's last bastion of hope. The air crackles with tension as the dark energy threatens to extinguish the city's last hope. Maros's attack is swift, promising a swift end to all that Eris protects. The fate of the city hangs in the balance as the deadly claw closes in on Eris, the city's final guardian. Inside the clock tower, Eris's adrenaline surges, her eyes blazing with newfound power. Time itself bends to her will, distorting around her as she manipulates the temporal currents. The demon's ferocious attack slows, its movements becoming agonizingly sluggish. With a burst of agility born of temporal mastery, Eris effortlessly sidesteps the slowed attack. Eris gains control of the battlefield, time bending to her will, giving her an advantage. Inside the clock tower, Maros unleashes a storm of shadow bolts, each imbued with ancient cold. The bolts scream toward Eris, their chilling force threatening to consume her. Eris braces herself as the shadow bolts approach, their ancient energy palpable. The air crackles with dark energy as the shadow bolts hurtle closer, filling the clock tower with dread. The sheer force of Maros's assault threatens to overwhelm Eris, testing her resolve. The clock tower trembles under the onslaught. The battle between shadow and light intensifies. In the heart of the clock tower, Eris begins her dance, her movements fluid and poised. Magic surges around her, a vibrant shield of reversed moments, deflecting the demon's fierce attacks. Her chronomancy becomes a powerful bulwark, each gesture precise, each step measured. Grace and power intertwine as Eris continues her dance, an unwavering force against encroaching darkness. Inside the clock tower, gears grind against time itself as the battle intensifies. Sparks erupt from the ancient machinery as the clock tower strains under the immense pressure of clashing temporal forces. The very foundations of the clock tower tremble, threatening to collapse under the weight of the temporal conflict. Chaos reigns as temporal energies surge, threatening to tear the clock tower apart and unravel the threads of time. Within the clock tower, Eris, scarred yet defiant, stands amidst fragments of shattered time. Echoes of laughter and memories of sunlight swirl around her, coalescing into an incandescent sphere. The sphere pulses with untamed temporal energy, a radiant beacon against the encroaching darkness. In the heart of the clock tower, a solitary figure stands against the shadows, hope ignited. Inside the clock tower, Eris, with fury in her eyes, unleashes a wave of temporal energy. The concentrated force bursts forth, a sphere of pure power aimed directly at Morose. The energy surges, a beacon of creation against the encroaching entropy embodied by the demon. Morose braces as the sphere of temporal force hurtles closer. The sphere's raw power is about to collide with Morose. The clock tower anticipates the impending clash of creation and entropy. The clock tower trembles under the force of the blast, a symphony of destruction echoing in the confined space. The demon's roar tears through the air, a desperate cry against the inevitable. A blinding light engulfs Morose as Eris's power strikes, his form flickering violently. His solid form begins to dissolve, breaking apart into shimmering motes of light. The motes of light scatter, the last remnants of Morose fading into nothingness. The temporal assault shatters, the echoes of battle slowly fading away. The clock tower fills the city with its resounding chimes, a symphony of time's resurgence. The massive clock hands begin their march, each tick a victory against the stillness. Each rotation of the hands celebrates the restoration of time. The restored clock radiates, a beacon of hope for the timeless city. As dawn breaks over Athelberg, the sky transforms into a canvas of gold and rose, signaling a fresh start. The city awakens, life coursing through its streets once more, vibrant and full of promise. Athelberg's renewed vibrancy pulsates with the promise of a new day. The air is filled with the sounds of life, a symphony of renewal and hope. Within the clock tower, exhaustion lines Eris's face, yet a triumphant glow shines through. The first rays of dawn kiss the city, bringing a resurgence of hope and life. The weight of her burdens momentarily lifts, replaced by the warmth of the returning day. She stands tall, the unwavering protector of Athelberg. The city awakens, its streets slowly filling with people and purpose. Eris watches over her city, a silent guardian against the encroaching darkness.